Welcome. If you're a new viewer here, be sure to click the subscribe button and also click the bell icon so that you'll be notified about videos uploaded from this channel. The topics that we'll make in the cut for today: 2 dead bodies found in car trunk, police officer stabbed 14 times in robbery, and bus driver fatally shoots passenger. Police investigators are now probing the deaths of 2 men whose bodies were reportedly found in a trunk of a grey Toyota Axia motor car off R0bbery Drive in Kingston. The men reportedly found with gunshot wounds to the head. They have not yet been identified. A police constable is now undergoing treatment at the main pen hospital after he was attacked by a man who attempted to rob him shortly after leaving the Mineral Heights toll booth in Clarendon. Superintendent Christopher Phillips, who is in charge of operations for the parish, confirmed that about 3:15 a.m. the officer, who was on his way to work, stopped in the vicinity of Savannah Cross to change a flat tire on the vehicle he was driving. While changing the tire, he was pounced upon men who appeared to have a shotgun and demanded to hand over his wallet. In response, the constable placed everything he had in his pocket on the vehicle. It is reported that while he managed to disarm the men, a struggle ensued which ended up in him being stabbed 14 times in the back by his attacker. The superintendent's initial assessment is that several stones were thrown on the roadway. He disclosed that another vehicle had also been similarly damaged by the rough surface. We just have to remind residents that when they are traveling that hour of the morning or night, they need to be extremely careful of those debris that person will set on the roadway to basically get your attention, and to the motorists to stop so that they can carry out their criminal activities, Phillips said. Commenting on the condition of the officer, he said that he is in a stable condition and doing well. He also praised him for the act of gallantry in disarming the attacker and getting assistance to the hospital. Between me and Uno realize that this I get from bad to worse. So you mean for tell me say the boy them out on the highway, I throw things in the road for puncture people vehicle in a them hours and night there. Well, me I wonder, what if it was a normal person and them never have nothing at all upon them not have no money in them wallet, them not have nothing at all. What would they do to that person? And that Mr. Donya start try thinking, and them sister them throw something in the way. Only heard somebody else car get damaged by it. So nothing more than them rob them already. And them get away with it because you know say nothing really depend on the highway for defend you and nobody at all. So that sweet them probably get a good food off of the people them. So them leave them stranded and went to another section of the roadway for do the same thing to somebody, not knowing that them would have buck up in a police officer. And even though is a police them buck up in a, that never really stop them and it never slow them down for do what them really come out for do. So them went ahead and them approached the police. You know, so the police now go to they look out because him tire flat and him need to get to work. So him busy at change the tire. Them creep up on the man slowly but surely and demand him to give them everything what him have upon him. The man a do it, him take out everything and give them, put them on the car top. But the police officer decide say, listen, this not right, it not fair. So him do him best and him disarm them. But of course, them not gonna take the feet. So one of them have a knife on them and them stab the police officer 14 times in him back. Them not even say make them stab him so him drop a ground. And them can't do him nothing and them can escape. Them stab him 14 times. You know what 14 stabs could I do to that police officer there? Him lucky. Him is very, very, very lucky to be in a stable condition this morning, because 1 stab can kill you. 2 stab can do the same thing. So think about 14. Don't just stop and think about 14. The man left him yard for go on duty and him not even reach and him 3 points would have get take. How him family would have feel. And come for think of it, what if a family had an emergency and had to reach the hospital or something, and them criminally do something like this, one thing could have happened. Just sit down and think about it, what if a mother in one of them car there, I got through labor, she got in a labor. What if somebody had an asthma attack and needed to go to the hospital? Just sit down and think how cruel them is to them one another, just in the name of getting money and valuable things where them do not want work for. Them want to sit down and get it easy. Them want to think about it today and by later them get it, and the latest them forget it at tomorrow. So them decide say them go out and take where people own. Police investigators are probing the shooting death of a man by a licensed firearm holder during an altercation on a bus in St. Thomas on Thursday. The identity of the deceased has not yet been discovered. Reports are that shortly after 8 p.m., the driver of a Toyota Coaster bus and a passenger on board had an argument, which escalated when the bus driver reached in the vicinity of Albion in the parish. Further reports are that the male passenger, who armed with a knife, attempted to attack the driver, who took action and used his licensed firearm to shoot the passenger. The injured man was assisted to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Viewers and subscribers, I want to give me an honest opinion on this. You hear what I say? Honest. Some don't want fake people come over here and talk a bag of something, I want hear if you don't feel like say the driver supposed to get away with this. I want to know if you don't classify this as self-defense or what. I just want to bear in mind this is a normal human being we are talking about. Yeah, the bus driver is a normal person. And if me see somebody I got attack off of me with a knife, remember, the knife can do the same damage where a gunshot can do you. So, I want to tell me, what that do, and I want to tell me if you feel like the driver wrong or I'm right. Meaning, if a self-defense or not. You leave it down in the comment section and make me hear what you think. But before we go, there's a video I want to see, but because a song are playing at the background, I can't show the full video over here, so I ain't make no sense me show P0lice. The reason why I don't really play it because I want to hear what the people them are say in the video, but the song in the background. So, I'm going to put the video on my Instagram page so you can always go over Chop City TV page. That is CHOPCITY_TV. Go watch the video. The video contains a man pointing his gun at a female motorist in traffic in front of her kids.